Amanda from Gorman. This month on the online program, I want to ride an exercise called the monkey's ears. It's a little exercise that really helps them to bend, to get supple, and to focus on my aids. I ride it a lot with my young horses. So this is Jett. Jett is very big and he can be a little bit lazy and dull to my aids. So that's why I think this is a great exercise to use for him. So essentially I'm going to ride a 20-metre circle starting from B, and then my little ears are going to come off and I'm going to ride around. I've set out 2 poles to ride around, so I've given myself a little bit of space and also given myself a focal point to start the turn. So to start with, it's probably going to look a little bit messy. It will look a little bit messy, but as I go along it'll start getting better and better, and he'll start realising that he has to turn and bend a little bit more at the points. So I'm just going to talk over the top of the audio at the moment. It was a very windy day, very hard to hear what I was trying to say. But here I was just explaining that I was going to start the exercise in walk, and I was going to make my circle a little bit smaller, and I'm really trying to overbend him to the inside and push him away to the new direction, to the outside again. Here on the 20-metre circle, I am just really trying to ride him a little bit more forward, keep him through both of my legs and both of my reins. And then when I'm turning onto the smaller circle, I'm starting to think about having my outside rein as my stabilising and guarding rein, as well as my outside leg. Then my inside rein is asking for flexion, my inside leg is asking for bend, and just really getting him to understand to move away from my aids. So my circle isn't exactly the 20 metres that you would want, but that's okay. What you're really focusing on is the bend, trying to get your horse to bend from right to left, move away from your leg, and get back focusing on the bigger exercise. The start of this exercise can feel quite challenging for you as a rider and for your horse. That's okay, keep working through the exercise. After a number of attempts, it will start to make sense, and the exercise will actually help you to solve the rider's aids and connection issues you may be having with your horse. This exercise can actually be changed a number of ways. So when you're riding it, don't feel like you have to stick to just doing the typical monkey's ears exercise of the 20-metre circle with the 10-metre circle on the outside of the circle. You can change it by going down the long side, picking up a new pace, or you can invert the circles. Just keep it a little bit fresh so that your horse doesn't know what to expect. That's what this exercise is also about. to get his tempo a little bit more forward, and I might do that by just switching the exercise up a little bit by inverting my monkey's ears. So that means instead of going to the outside and changing bend, I'm going to work on turning a 10-meter circle inside of my 20 to the inside at the points and the markers where I was originally going outside with the monkey's ear. So this will then keep him on the same bend line, and then I'll be able to work on pushing it forward and back for the smaller circle, and then forward for the bigger circle again, and starting to really ask him to move a bit more in his tempo. So you might notice in this video I am pulling my horse around a little bit. I'm deliberately doing that to remind me as a rider to keep my elbows loose and supple, but also to remind him as a young horse that the bit does move in his mouth, and it creates the thought that he's loose and supple through his shoulders. To sum up, I found this exercise really helped with Jett becoming more supple, loose, responsive to my aids, and bending a lot more away from my leg and flexing away from my rein. If at first it feels challenging riding this exercise, just keep going and let the exercise solve the problems. You'll find that your horse will become a lot more supple, a lot more loose, and it will be a lot more responsive to your aids. Doing this exercise is doing a centerline exercise. You'll see that coming shortly.